Oh.
There we go.
We're on?
We're on.
Woo!
Ta-da!
Okay, there's the wave. Minnie, are we on? Double check.
Yeah.
Okay, hey everybody, it's Festool Friday. Why am I so pumped up? You'll see in a minute. Okay, this is 12 noon or a little bit past. Minnie was holding me up, so I'm finally here.
Yay.
This is episode 187, baby. Okay, so welcome to Festool Live. Woo! Over here we have Christine on the board. Yeah, baby. Behind the camera we have Chris. Always on vacation, Cyber. All right. Yep. Behind the board we have Min Min. Hey everybody, tell us where you're from. Okay, so today's.
Whoa, Garrett?
Oh, and then on the line, oh my God, on the line we have Garrett Sato answering all your questions. So reach out. He is the Festool expert in-house today. So we are really happy to have him. Hey, this is episode 187. I just said this, but this is number 6 of top system tips. And if that promo went out on Instagram, I said it's a special edition. Hey, who is that back there? Oh my God, look who it is! It's Dave and Gwen! Woo! From West Virginia, the Mountaineers are in the house.
Yeah.
Woo! And boy, she had written to me a few months ago and said, Sedge, I got some questions for you. This is gonna be too much fun. Uh-oh! Hey guys, thanks for being here.
Hey, Sedge!
Oh my God, a question! Hang on, I'm right here.
CXS drills?
Yes?
They're not spinning. So should I get them repaired?
No. Can I take a look at that CXS, Gwen?
Take a look at it.
Okay, so I just want to let you know, in the transcript below, they don't have our accents in there because I was told I have an accent, but boy, Gwen has an accent. Okay, good. Okay, so what are you saying? Look, it's spinning. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's not working. Can you get that, Chris? Look at this. It's spinning, but when I put pressure on it, it seems like the gear is slipping. Okay, so I got to tell you about this one. This happened to me my first year here at Festool. Okay, and I took it down to Lester and repaired. He went, that's interesting. He went like this. Look, I want everybody to see this because this will troubleshoot every single drill you have. See this right here?
Yeah.
There's 1 and 2. Guess what? It's stuck in between.
Uh-oh.
If I go like that, guess what? It works. So sometimes you bump this up against something, okay, and it gets stuck in the middle. So just switch it hard into either 2 or 1. I'm so glad, Gwen, you had that question. Nothing is staged here at Festool Live. Hang on, dude. Okay, shh. I'll tell you when to ask the next one. Okay, good. Okay, so next, I've seen this question, the same, similar, but a different. Okay, you're shooting some drywall screws. You know what's really important is I need to get a screw out of here. Let me get the beauty of this is I can take the screw right out. Okay, so watch. Somebody came up to me and said, I got the drywall head fast fix chuck. Oh, take that off. Boy, did you put that on there?
I did.
Boy, she's strong. Okay. And when you put it on, you just twist this gray ring. Now, somebody borrowed my CXS or my C12 back in 2008. And she brought it back on Monday. And she said, the drill chuck you gave me doesn't work. And guess what? It doesn't spin, does it? Can you see that on there, Christine? It spins when you put pressure on it like this. Watch. See how it spins now? So there you go. So don't return the truck and don't return the drill. Either flip it between 1 and 2 or put pressure on your fast fix chuck. Huh. Hey, zoom in on here. Oh, it just fell. Gwen, I told you to stick that on there. He is going to be so mad. It's Dirk from Dayton. Hey, by the way, we've had Dirk here before, for sure. Come on.
Around?
No, right here. Hey, Gwen. Nothing is ever staged here on Festool Live. Hey, Gwen. Do you have any other questions?
I do.
Oh!
I do.
What do you got?
Sedge, my TS75 track saw is making some funny noises when I'm cutting. So, what should I do?
Aha! One of the number one questions. It's on all our track saws. It's called constant speed under load. I'll show you. I'll make a cut, and I'll show you what the benefit of constant speed under load is. But we always would hear this. I just bought, and it's really prominent in the 75. That's why I have that out here today. It's because it's a bigger blade. It's a larger blade. It's kind of like a bigger cymbal. It resonates more. Sounds pretty cool, huh? That's the word for the day, resonates. Okay, now.
Awfully big.
Thank you, Minnie. Okay, it's a family show. Okay, now, when we talk about it, it's because we're alternating the speed to have I'll show you, to have this tips at the exact same speed at all times, even when you encounter resistance. Okay, now, the way to describe this is the gears have a little bit of backlash in here. And what you're going to hear is the backlash in the gears as it's maintaining constant speed. That's part of the electronics that's built into every single Festool track saw. Now, I would always equate it to this, and Chris, get in here so you can see this. You know the adjuster here in any precision gear has to have a little backlash. And you see that with your forward and reverse on a hand plane. And you'll notice that if anybody's ever used a hand plane, before I could start pushing it forward, I have that little backlash, and you gotta feel it, there it is, and go forward. So any precision gear must have that. It's not broken, it's just built in. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up for success. I'm gonna use my limit stop here. I should have loosened that to make the cut. I'm gonna bring it over here. Bring it over here. I used the same board as last week for bent laminations. Okay, and I'm just gonna set this up with a 6mm offset. I'm gonna lock it down. I've already set my depth. And hopefully you can hear this as I'm cutting. And Christine, you gotta let me know if it comes through, because it almost sounds like, and we used to get saws back because it sounds like, we would hear, it sounds like it's grinding. I just bought my first track saw, and it's pretty simple. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I'm forward of the cut. Okay, now listen. You hear that? That doesn't sound right. Oh, there it goes. It's smoother now, and now I'm gonna slow down my feed rate. There it comes. That doesn't sound right, does it? Guess what? It's supposed to sound like that. Okay, so what if I had done that on a table saw? See how I hesitated? What do you usually get as I'm ripping some Mapele or cherry or Wenge, or do you know what Mapele is? It's French maple. Okay, never mind. Mapele, never mind. Okay, so you would get what? Hey, tough room. Okay, hey. But you would get what? Burning. Let's look at this cut. Do you see any burning on this walnut whatsoever? 0.0. That's why we have constant speed under load, and that is why it makes that noise. Did that scare you, Chris?
It did.
Okay, I'm sorry. You guys got that? Ha-ha! All right, next. Hey, Gwen, do you... Nothing. Oh, geez, I'm going to trip. Do you have any other questions?
I do.
Okay.
My OF 2200 router
Stop reading. Okay, go ahead.
seems to have gear issues when I'm changing the bits.
Okay, so I got everything unplugged. Okay, stay right here. Okay. I'm going to take the base off, and I'm going to take the dust extraction shroud out, just like that. Okay, now, feel this as you turn the bit. Just be careful. Nice. See that?
This or
Yeah,
this?
yeah, just turn the bit. See how it's hesitating? Okay. If I take that and go like that, there's no hesitation. Aha. There's a couple tools in this room that have this feature, and I will show you this. These are 2 magnets, okay? Okay, and you know when you have magnets and it has that little bit of resistance in there?
Yes.
Okay, what you're feeling as you go like this, it seems like the gear is catching. It is not. As soon as it comes up to speed, it releases that. And what it is the magnetic brake, okay? It's not an electronic brake here in the North America market because this is a 110 motor. In Europe, it's 220 volts, so we could put an electronic brake on it. So as I put this back together, this is a really big bit on here. So I'm just gonna, I don't have it plugged in. I keep reminding everybody. I'm gonna slip this in here if I can remember which way it goes in, just like this, okay? And I'm gonna put my base on, just like this, and I'm gonna plug it in, making sure that this is off. We have had people send the router back because they said, geez, it seems like there's something wrong with the bearing in there. It shouldn't hesitate. And this is one of those things we don't talk about a lot, but it's designed for one thing. Watch. If I have a router, if somebody out there has a router, a really big one like this, okay, and you turn it on like this and let it go, see how quick it stopped? What happens is there's magnets around the armature that actually catch and stop it. I mean, it's probably a lot more technical than that, but that's how it's explained to me. So what's the other tool in the room that has this? It's right over here. And I've seen people get upset about this when they get it because they get a Capex. And I'm going to be very cautious with this. And you can actually hear it. Listen. Hear that? Minnie, you heard that, right? But check this out, man. Look. You don't hear it because it's breaking away from that magnetic resistance. So when I turn on a Capex, hang in here, Chris.
Me too.
Don't go on vacation, Chris. Focus in on here, Chris. When I let go of this, the blade stops within 3 seconds. And that is important because that, you don't have to wait for that to cycle down every time. You don't have to wait for your 2200 to cycle down all the time. Okay? So there you go. And I bet you a lot of folks out there that own the Capex and the 2200 don't even know that they come with magnetic brakes. The nice thing about that is there's no wear value to them. They will last forever. All right? So there's another router question we get all the time, okay, where I'm going to, this isn't plugged in yet, okay? You know the ratcheting collet here on your 1400. This is to put it in, but look, it won't go down for me to take it out. So what a lot of folks do is they send it in. And it's unfortunate because one of the things that has happened is if you look right here, it's a safety feature, okay? The switch is still locked on. Is that coming through, Christine? Good, okay, so watch. I take the power off, and guess what works again? The ratcheting collet, as long as I hit Chris in the camera. Okay? So there you go. There's 2 troubleshootings right there. Wait a minute. Hey, Gwen!
Hey, Sedge!
Do you have another question?
I do.
Okay.
My dust extractor turns off after about 2 minutes.
Wow.
When I turn it on.
Really?
It does.
Aha. So I know what the problem is.
Can you tell me?
You betcha. Do you guys use You Betcha in West Virginia? No, that's more Minnesota. Cool. We got to get somebody from Minnesota next. Okay, never mind. Okay. This happened to me. This happened to me in Fort Lauderdale. I was working the weekends at Eddie's marine shop, and he had a customer come in with back then a CT22. And I took the whole thing and I sent it out to Santa Barbara. I did not check the bag. So, you remember I talked about constant speed under load, the electronics? Mm-hmm. okay? We have so much electronics in our system of tools to protect the tool. So what's happening, and you can hear it with this, okay? I'll turn it on. Okay, now, that's making a higher pitch, okay? But what'll happen is after running it, listen, feel that. Is that okay, suction? No, don't do that. You don't want to hear it going through, okay? Like me, okay, no. So when I know it's time is when I start to lose suction. And there's sometimes I've had the hose filled up that much when I start to lose suction, okay? So what has happened and why it's turning off, Gwen, this is so much fun, is because it's overheating. Okay, we have thermal overload protection in all our tools so you don't burn up an armature. So, welcome to my world. What happened was David got that CT from me way back when in 2006, and he opened it up and the bag was full. But the problem was it was filled with bottom paint because it was sanding bottom paint on a mega yacht down in Fort Lauderdale. He said that dust went everywhere. Okay, so watch. I'm going to take this down, bring it down here so we can look. This is why I tell everybody, when any CT you have, you need to periodically check the bag because it will perform phenomenally until you get what is known as the brick. Look how hard this is. Look at this. Okay? That's when you start to lose suction. So if you've ever heard, oh, my shop vac uses a bag, but I don't use bags, it's because what folks have been used to all over the years, including myself, before Festool, was when you start to lose suction is when the bag is a quarter full. This system of dust extractors will vac and vac and vac and vac until you have what is known as a brick. Okay, that's how efficient the system is. To the point where there's some, oh, thanks. There's sometimes, Chris, can you get in here? Oops, thanks, Gwen. Boy, I'm gonna have to hire her full time. Look how full it is. So what I like to do is, oh, did I hit you, Chris?
Nope.
Is kind of take it out like that. And then remember, okay, that there's a blast gate because you don't want to breathe that when you throw it out in the dumpster. Okay, so I'm going to give this to Dave as a parting gift. Aww. I always give my dust away to anybody who comes to visit. Aww. Dave, I just wanted to give you this. I want to thank you for bringing Gwen.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Is that like fairy dust?
It is. Okay, so the other thing I want to point out, come in here, unit, is I always, what if I was on a job site? I always put a secondary bag in there, and I'm ready to continue my job. So always remember, put a second bag in there, and after Festool Live, I'll put another bag in there. Okay? Sound good? How'd it do, man?
Amazing.
Wow, we did good today.
I think, however,
Uh-oh.
Gwen upstaged you.
I think so
I did
too. Boy, she was so prepared with those questions.
Yep.
I wish I would have known beforehand. Okay. All right. So, now comes the fun part. Mr. Embry? No? You don't want to call any out?
I tried to write nice, really.
Okay, so we're going to have Gwen. Come on over. Okay, so we have Ray from Pensacola. We have
Doug from Zionville. Is that right?
that was Doug from Zionsville, if you didn't understand her accent. We have Andrew from Toledo.
Rob. So, Devon, England?
Yes, perfect. Mike M. from Austin, Texas. Joe.
From Watseka?
Illinois. Say hey. And you guys used to laugh at me. All right. Des from Harrogate, England.
Big Island Ed.
Monolito from Belgium.
Ernesto, San Francisco.
Joshua from Las Vegas.
Mark S. from Springfield, Virginia, that's better. That was easy.
That was easy. That is West Virginia, west of Virginia?
It's
Okay, Chris from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oliver, South.
You're skipping. You get that one.
Oh, Merlin, Walla Walla, Washington.
I have Oliver from Southern California.
Rickson, Blackpool, UK.
Leo from Holland.
Dale, vacay in Cape.
I set her up. That means Dale is in vacation in Cape Verde. Remember what mini coach?
Vacay.
Vacay.
Yeah.
He's in vacay, Cape Verde. We have Michael from Edmonton, Alberta.
Jason and Yana, Granite Falls, Washington.
They are a couple we met out in Oregon when we did a Festool Live, and they are wonderful. How you guys doing? We have Jacob from, what's RI stand for? Rhode Island.
Mark, Los Angeles, Cali.
Our Hugster from Chichester. What's up, Russ?
Dayton, Woodcraft Crew.
Woo! Warren from Batavia, Ohio. Okay, hang on. Just as famous as you, Gwen. It's Dirt from Dayton. Woo! We have Peter Howie.
Darth Spot 2. What is it?
It's called Darth Spaz from Virginia.
I thought it was Spa 2, like a day spa.
Oh, it could be Darth.
Okay, but you know, it looks like a 2.
It does look good too.
My mind is a spa.
We have Willie from Spactrition.
Allie from Denver.
Bilbo from Denmark.
Mike P.
Oahu.
Wahoo.
Yep, Oahu, that's Hawaii.
Wahoo.
Johnny O from Atco, New Jersey.
Stefan Osberg from Germany.
Woo! Dick from Katy, Texas.
Dean Falkirk County, Virginia.
Is that really a place? Fauquier. Yes, sir. Okay. You said it, I did not.
I didn't say it.
Minnie usually says it. We have Dan from Kingman, Arizona.
Gerald DeRitter from, is this Louisiana, right?
Yes.
Louisiana. See,
Louisiana.
I always say Lower Alabama. Okay, turn it around. We're only halfway there, Gwen.
Oh, wow.
Woo, welcome to my world, girly girl. We have Jerry G from Sugar Grove, Illinois.
Blake Novato, Cali.
We have Chris from Malta.
Paul and Cheryl from
And Sam.
From Anthem, Arizona.
I've only read, see, she's really good because I read these every week. Okay, we have Marlon from Jamaica.
Steve Z from Sweden.
Okay, and she left this for me. This is my life, okay? We have Leah Griffiths, Pentra, Ilwyn, Wilwyd, Bilwith, Wells, North Wales. Ha! I probably get you guys. We have who?
Karen from Sugar Hill, New Hampshire.
Good job. I have to look up these every week. Michael from Puyallup, Washington.
Dan Kingman from Arizona.
You betcha. Jeff Covey from Michigan.
Jeff Clarksburg from Maryland.
That's right. Fish Doogie
From Lancaster.
from Lancaster, PA.
And Load.
I know, that's what I always laugh. Me too. Willie from Freeville.
Gary BWTB.
That's the governor from Beers with the Boys.
Oh.
We have Paul from Reading, Berkshire, UK. She's got it. She's got it. You do it.
Apu Aka from Finland.
She got it the first time.
Really well.
I've been mispronouncing it for 3.5 years. She got it the first time. Rick from Tallahassee, Florida.
Mike LaCrosse from Florida.
Carrie from Dallas.
Mark from Anaheim, California.
Miroslav from Croatia.
Wow. Matt from Newark, Ohio.
Michael C. from Virginia.
Bill from Baton Rouge.
Tom and Kelly from Eatonton, Georgia.
And Steve from Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to
Pierre from Ontario. Ontario, Canada's next to Bermuda, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff, Bloomington, Indiana.
Eric from Huntsville, Alabama.
Audra
The new RSM.
from Savannah, New York.
Warped Woodsman from Portland, Oregon. Here we go. Oh, you get this one.
Oh.
It's easy.
Mark Krimpen, Ande Lek from the Netherlands.
Took me 2 years. Martin from El Cajun, California. I won't say.
Frank, Downers Grove, Illinois.
Mark from Irvine, California.
Roman from Morelia, Mexico.
Did you say Illinois?
I did!
Wow! I thought so. That's why we're smiling. It's Illinois. Okay, we have Roman from Morelia, Mexico.
He's here twice.
And
And from Fontana.
he's a really cool guy. I met him out in LA. Steve from Middletown, RI, Rhode Island.
Hell House from Poland.
Woo! Rich and George, 222 Bulldog, Newcastle upon Tyne, England.
Those are Z's.
Oh, George the Bulldog is sleeping.
Thank you.
See, I thought it was 2222. Okay, go ahead.
Artem from Markham.
I get one. Kenneth from Oak Park, Illinois. You're up.
Cliff Antelope Valley, California.
Matt from Tinley Park, Illinois. Okay, go ahead. That's
Rob from
she.
Cinnaminson, New Jersey.
She got it close.
Really cool.
Cinnaminson.
Cinnaminson, New Jersey.
Cinnaminson. Okay.
He's a really cool guy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Rob. Don P. from Alabama.
Mike from Ocala, Florida.
Ocala.
Ocala, excuse me.
Hey, don't worry about it. It took me 2 years.
Don't worry about it.
Jordan from Waseca, Georgia.
Robert, the Netherlands.
You're getting easy ones. Craig and Tyler, they were here from Virginia. Wicked cool. They were here once.
They were?
You're up. It's easy.
Jeeve,
Yep.
Shaker Heights, Ohio.
Dave and Gwen in studio.
Yay!
Right.
Go ahead.
Robbie Juan Kenobi, Corinth, Texas.
Jim B. Green Bay, Cali.
Perfect. Johan from Tallinn, Estonia.
Trev from Sydney, Australia.
Wow. You know what time it is there? It's about 1 in the morning.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Michael from ATS. What's ATS? Never mind. Michael from ATS, and you're last.
Look at it, but I'm in the camera.
Jake, Bedford, UK.
Cool. Is that it?
Yes, that's a good question. Actually, Michael from Paris
Yeah?
and David from Owen Mills.
Mills. Is that Illinois?
Oh, it could be Maryland.
Okay, Maryland. Okay,
Could be
hey.
Maryland.
Is that it?
I am all finished, yes.
Come here, Dave. Hey, everybody.
In there.
I want to thank Dave and Gwen Embry for being here with us today. August 5th is your anniversary. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy
Congratulations. This has been a real. Gwen reached out to me, 2 months ago? And I was so excited. I can't believe it's already here. Okay, everybody. As we always wrap this up, Garrett, thank you for being on the line. Christine, you're great. Thank you for being on board. Minnie, you're the best. And whatever, Chris. Okay, whatever. and Gwen, you were awesome. Dave, thanks for bringing her. And everybody, like we always say, and I mean this, it's because of folks like this that we've done this for so many episodes. We love you. You have a fantastic weekend. I know we are. And I think that's a wrap, Christine. I can't believe I just did another one.